Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and I'm with a few things of news today. Now we have things like the Overwatch League schedule for the few first 4 days, I think, and a legendary skin reveal for the Overwatch Winter Wonderland skin. And let's get right into it with the Overwatch League schedules. And I think it's interesting since they did change the times for the matches, but it's still going to be quite late for quite a bit of people. And hopefully, let's hope that this season goes pretty well. First, it starts February 14th, 2019. And day one, we have Fusions versus Spitfire, Uprising versus Excelsior. Nice rivalry right there. Gladiators versus Dynasty, Sparks versus Dragons. Now, the only new team on day one is Hangzhou Sparks, and ironically, they're facing another Korean team, which is Shanghai Dragons. Now, Shanghai Dragons do have a brand new roster for Season 2. Giri is still there. I don't know who else is still there. And from this first day, it's gonna be action-packed because Philly Fusion and Spitfire, those are two great teams. Boston and New York, that is going to be a rivalry and a half. LA versus Seoul, that's going to be that's going to be a match I want to see. Then we have Sparks and Dragons. We don't know how that will turn out, but I cannot wait for these four matches to come out. And this is like 7 to 11:30 for me. But let's get on to day 3. These are all in not order. Day 3, we have Paris Eternals versus Spitfire, Excelsior versus Justice, Hangzhou Sparks versus Valiant, Shanghai Dragons versus Vancouver. Now, we have 4 of the new teams, which is pretty cool. Paris versus London, that's a rivalry between France and the UK. London's in? No. London, France. No, wait, I'm confused with European countries. Then we have New York versus Washington. That's going to be a great match to watch. We have Sparks versus LAV, and these are all going to be amazing matches to watch. Vancouver versus Shanghai. That is going to be an interesting match as well because Shanghai is going to be an interesting watch out for this year, for this next year, because Shanghai did 0-20, if you all remember last year. And then next we have the next schedule, and that is day 2. We have Toronto Defiant versus Atlanta Reign. Actually, no, Toronto Defiant versus Outlaw, Reign versus Mayhem, Fuel versus Shocks, Charge versus Hunters. Now, Defiant and Outlaws, that is going to be a clash, I'm going to have to say right now. Reign and Mayhem. Mayhem is a meme team. We already know this. Atlanta Reign, I'm giving all the hope to that Owl team. Fuel and San Francisco Shocks. That, let's go back to OGE versus Sinatra. Then we have Charge versus Hunters, 2 brand new teams, so we're going to expect a lot from that one match. And that's going to be a match to watch out for because this is where a lot of fan favorites are going to come from, is their very first match. And with new teams versus each other, that is going to be very super interesting overall. And for the final day for that schedule, it is a mashup. We have Outlaws versus Uprising, Fusions versus Reigns, Gladiators versus Shock, Dynasty versus Fuel. This is the mashup of what? Because if you minus Reign and add another insert random Owl Season 1 team, this was pretty much a schedule from Season 1. And I cannot wait to see what pretty much the first 4 days of this brand new Overwatch League season will have to offer, as Houston versus Boston, pretty good matchup. Fusion versus Atlanta, we have no clue how that's going to go. LA versus San Francisco, that's a rivalry right there. Seoul versus Dallas, another rivalry as well. And personally, I cannot wait for these. I cannot wait to see who wins and who has to work a little harder during practices. And hopefully, these are going to be some amazing games. And next, we have Winter Wonderland news for a brand new legendary skin. Now, I saw this legendary skin in my news feed on my Discord server, link down in the description, because BlizzTrack made a bot named Ein, and he posts Twitter updates and all that. And this is Skateboarder Zarya. Now, I have so many issues with this skin. So many. I don't even like it. One, because it looks like Zarya killed a Care Bear. And two, I just don't like it because the tail is a no. I don't like the hat. It reminds me too much of Fortnite. I just don't like it. The colors, they don't clash well because it's a more toned winter theme skin. Sure, she has a little berry on the back, but I just don't like the gun. Her gun is not that good. The hats, it's like, this is gonna be my least favorite skin for this event. Even though I'm gonna get it, but this is my least favorite skin that Zarya has gotten. Hopefully in New Year's, they're gonna give Zarya a amazing skin because she deserves the best skins. Like, look at her Blizzworld update skin. Look at a few of her legendary and epic skins. They're all pretty good. But this one, for me, does not hit home. It just it's too distracting. The bear hat makes it a sore thumb. Like, hey, look, I'm a Zarya poking, peeking out. Oh, my head's out of position. My head's showing. It's a blue target. Usually things that are bright and blue don't do well. They just don't do well at all. And to be honest, hopefully the other skins are better. As for me, this one isn't that good. In my opinion, you guys have your opinions on it, but it's okay. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more, please subscribe for future content as I upload every day at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video. You can find me on my socials, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord down in the description below. But anyways, goodbye.